Hello everybody, and this is Infamous OG 1973, and I want to welcome everybody to my, I'm with Team Retro, and I'm wanting to welcome everybody to my first Nuzlocke with Nostalgic Gaming Retro. I am doing Nuzlocke according to Nostalgic Gaming Retro's rules. Like I said, I'm with Team Retro. It's a part of Nostalgia Gaming Retro, and you can find Nostalgia Gaming Retro on YouTube and Facebook. If you wish to check them out, feel free to do so. Like I said, my gaming name is Infamous OG 1973. My regular name is Roger Hansen. I have a Discord channel and a YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is called Gaming with Infamous, and I also have a Discord channel called Gaming with Infamous, but I've also got my separate account which goes by my regular name of Roger Hansen. I also do videos on Minds.com, so if you guys want to check me out on there and you have an account there, you can check me out there too. But I do want to emphasize the Discord channels. If you guys want to get involved with competitions and stuff like that, challenges, feel free to join our Discord channel on Nostalgia Gaming Retro. If you want to join my Discord channel, feel free to do so too. I post regularly, so it's a pretty good place to be. Now, the point systems set up on here is 151 points starting off. Now, since Pokemon in Nuzlocke all have to be named, I went ahead and I just named the characters on here too, so I gave myself the name Infamous. And for this Nuzlocke, I am going to make my rival Nostalgia Gaming. So, as short, it's Nostalgia G. Now, battling with the rival at the beginning with the professor, that rule, they have Nostalgia Gaming did a rule, it's called the sympathy rule, where instead of you getting the regular points for blacking out and losing a Pokemon, you only get 1 point loss. So on the first battle, just be aware you only lose 1 point. So now I got that covered. I'm gonna go back over the rules and give it to you. So you start out with 151 points, okay? Now when you battle with the rival, you only lose 1 point loss. That's a sympathy rule. Now, not naming every Pokemon will cost you 5 points for every Pokemon that you don't name. Reviving a Pokemon will cost you 25 points for each Pokemon, and if your character blacks out, it costs 50 points each time. You have to start over with a reset, and all members of the party suffer permadeath. Now, using health potions or items costs 20 points each. And when I do my permadeaths, I'm going to put them in the computer system, and I'm going to do that so that I can keep track of everything. I didn't do it in this video, or I'm not going to do it in this video with this idea, but I'm going to eventually set it up to where I have a second slot opened up so that I can put my permadeaths in it in the second slot on the computer, and then I can use the other first slot so that I can have whatever I need to do. So with this, I have my Pikachu, which was given to me, and I'm going to call him Cosmic. And I'm not very good at spelling on this thing. It gets hard to try to do the back button too. I keep forgetting all my buttons and where they belong. So now I ended up getting my Pokemon because Rapid G is a greedy little brat who gets everything he wants from the professor. Not only did he get my Pokemon, now he wants to fight me. Well, let's see how good you do. You and your Pokemon against my Pikachu. Oh, Rapid G. Cosmos gonna come out and whoop your butt. That Thunder Shock, be aware that Thunder Shock is worth keeping. Later on in the game, they'll ask me if I want to replace an old ability so that I can get new ones, and that's one of them that I'm not going to get rid of. It's very effective. I'm not going to say that it's effective against everything, but it does do some good damage. It's good to have. Now with this one, I didn't use any kind of defense. I mean, the best thing to do with this guy, I learned, was to just come out blasting. He'll start using that tail whip, and once he does, you know you've got him, so. Okay. So now I'll talk a little bit more about these rules because it's important to know them. Okay, now I've already covered the permadeath. Now using health potions or items will cost you 20 points each. Okay, it costs points to use healing items, but the Poke Shop that you go to heal your Pokemon, it doesn't cost anything. Okay, now a Pokemon that faints costs 10 points each, and that Pokemon is dead. So remember that, and also remember not to heal your Pokemon before placing that Pokemon onto the computer as a permadeath. That was why Rapid Glitch is now my rival, because he caught me on that technicality. I was being dumb. I went into the shop and I healed all of them and then stuck my permadeaths into the computer system, and because I healed my Pokemon, I ended up getting the penalty for reviving my Pokemon. So with the rest of, or the majority of this first part, I'm going to be farming. So as I'm farming, I'll go through and I will bring up these points. And I'm going to bring them up in all my videos too, so that it's understood each time what needs to go on. Okay, so remember not to heal your Pokemon before placing it in the computer as a permadeath. One Pokemon for each area, and you can't catch the same Pokemon twice. Now with Nostalgia Gaming, if the trainer does capture a second one, he can choose which one he wishes to go further in the game with, and the other one has to be set free or put on the computer or whatever. So I also do want to mention too, at the end of that battle, I left and went to freaking the next town, and right here is where I'm just going to go and get my first Pokemon. Now the Nidoran. Now I thought this was a female, but I guess it's a male. I don't know which one. But this is the one that I chose because it has abilities that the other one doesn't have. So you if you want to get a Nidoran for Brock, to take Brock out, this is the one that I suggest you get, because it's got an ability that the other one doesn't have. So I ended up getting my first captured Pokemon.
A few moments later.
Alright, now I ended up getting him. I went in and I brought him back to full health. And he did get named, by the way, just so you know. This is the one I was telling you about. This is, I named him Cocoa Puff, and the other one is female, I guess. But now I take Rapid Glitch on. That voice that you heard, that was Rapid. This is him getting his butt kicked. He makes a few commentaries in the video too, so just so you guys know, he got served. He got served hard. Dude didn't know what to do. He went home to the professor and he cried. He said, "Oh my God, Rapid G wants to fight." So he sends out the Spearow. Well, guess what, Spearow? Cocoa Puff's coming out to clean your clock. He's got Horn Attack. That's needed when it comes to Brock. There's some of them, like the Spearow, that are powerful, but when it comes to Brock, they're completely useless. And that's what Cocoa Puff is important for. Pikachu, absolutely useless against Brock. Now I got him up to level 9. I want to get these guys at least up to level 10 before I even take Brock on. So that means I have to go around, farm, you know, bring my Pokemon's resources up. So now I'm going to switch Cocoa Puff up with Cosmic, and Cosmic just tears right into Eevee. He always does. And I just, like I said, I'm going full force with him. That's all I'm doing. Because it's usually a 50-50 chance win against Eevee on the first one with the professor. I'm not saying he's a bad Pokemon, I'm just saying the best way I've ever been able to deal with him is just attack him. Don't worry about your defense. Thunder Shock. There you go, Rapid G. Talk your smack and go home and play with the professor where you belong. Let man come out here and do what the professor needs to taken care of. Okay. Now, it costs points to use healing items, but the Poke Shop does not cost anything. So what I do is I go back to the healing shop and I heal there. When I do get potions, I go over to the market and I just sell them automatically. I still collect them, but I sell them so that I can buy things in the shop that I need for the Nuzlocke. Because it does cost you points. Now, a Pokemon that faints costs 10 points each, and that Pokemon is dead. One Pokemon for each area, and you can't catch the same Pokemon twice. If the trainer does capture the second one, he can choose which one he wishes to go further in the game with, and the other Pokemon is set free, or you put them in your computer or whatever. Now, an area, according to Nostalgia Gaming Retro, is indicated usually by the color changes in the tiles. Now, when you get up to Route 5, it's split up into different areas too, even though they are the same. But at this point in the game, it's usually when the tiles change colors. I come here to farm a lot too. I've heard that I know there's a glitch actually that's in there, and I do use it. Alright, I did try to use it a couple times, and it's not very reliable, let me put it to you that way. Like, you'll get maybe 2 or 3 chances where it does it, and each time you have to do a hard reset. So, I mean, it's really not worth the effort. Not if you're doing challenges like this. I mean, it's just not worth it. Period. It's not worth it anyhow. And then like right here, these metapods. Now, I am gonna catch one of these caterpies, but I'm not gonna catch a metapod. And the one thing I do want to mention about that is, if you catch a metapod, you're gonna get a Pokemon that only hardens. Okay, so for me, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna catch this caterpie, and I'm going to evolve it. I'm gonna bring it up in its levels, and I'm gonna evolve it to where it eventually becomes a Butterfree. And when I do it this way, I'll get my attack. Okay, this tackle, I'll get that. So I'm gonna take my Pokeball, I'm gonna capture it. And now I raise its levels, and when it evolves into the Metapod, it'll have Tackle. Where if I just captured it as a Metapod, it wouldn't have Tackle, it would have just Harden. So I'm stuck with a Pokemon that can just harden, and that's all I can do. It's just a little hint for everybody so that they know. And this is actually one of the Pokemon that you do want to work with and get its experience up. So with this one, I'm just gonna name it Glitch. If I can spell correctly. Since I couldn't spell the entire word Rapid Glitch, I'm going to go ahead and use Glitch as one of them. When I go back, I'm going to heal my Pokemon in the shop, which does not cost points. I suggest taking your time, farming these areas, and building up on your experience for your Pokemon. Don't run through like you're going through a speed run or anything. Take time, nurture your Pokemon. This is a Nuzlocke, so there's certain rules you have to go by. And I'll finish going on. I've already covered the one Pokemon per area. Okay, now I've told you what it indicates it according to Nostalgia Gaming. Okay, and there are different areas, like Route 5 has like 5, it was broken up into like 2 or 3 different areas where you can get Pokemon. And I'd also suggest building a team. Okay, don't just grab the first Pokemon that you get, build a team up, the ones that you think would do the best and go the farthest in the game. Start working on them, farm, get their experience going. Now, the only way that you can earn points is to beat a gym leader. That's the only way you can do it. And the best you can get when you beat a gym leader is you earn 25 points, and that's the only way to add points to your Nuzlocke points. So slow down and farm XP, beat the gym leaders, and go from there. Don't worry about the rest of that. It's like, this is basically what I'm doing now. I'm just farming. Now I put Glitch at the beginning on the top of it to where he comes out first. And the reason why I did that is because a lot of these Pokemon, I'm not going to be able to fight with Glitch, but I can switch him out at the beginning of each match and he'll still get XP. Now, I don't know how it is on red or blue or anything, but on yellow, if they're not put into battle, they don't get XP. So I basically put him in, switch him out for a stronger Pokemon, and then he gets XP too. See, like Glitch gained 11 XP and Cosmic gained
2,000 years later.
There he goes again. But yeah, they both gained 11. Now Glitch evolves into a Metapod. Not only is he a Metapod, but he has hardened and he has I forgot which one it was. but he has an attack. He can actually attack instead of just sitting there hard. And that's basically the deal of it. Now I'm running through and I'm farming. I do have to say too that I enjoy playing Pokemon now, and I've never really played it before. I haven't even played the card game. I got challenged to do a kind of speed run challenge last year by Rapid, and first he wanted me to like catch 15 Pokemons in an hour and a half, and I gave it a try and figured out real quick that there's no way to capture 15 Pokemons in the first hour and a half of the gameplay. So he dropped it down to 10, and I still couldn't do that, and I think he even dropped it down to an hour. But, well, actually, I think it might have been more. I think he wanted like 25 or some stuff. It was like a wild amount of Pokemon. But anyhow, I never had time to do all that. I made it to Mount Moon and got a Moonstone. I even used a glitch right here in the forest, and it still didn't work. So, but I did get to learn how to do some of the glitches. It was cool. So, well, anyhow, finally it came down to just finally, it just came down to me making it to Bill's place within an hour and a half, and I came just seconds short of doing that one, so I failed it. But I did make it to Bill's house. And see, all these were timed, so I had a time limit to do it, and that's what kind of threw me off on this one on my test runs, because I kept trying to go through it fast, and you can't do that with this. You have to slow down, work on your Pokemon, get them strong enough beforehand. There we go. I'll bring out Caterpie, take care of some business. That horn attack is very good, and then he'll come out with a double kick or a double punch or something like that. The glitch and Cocoa Puffs are going to be vital when it comes to beating Brock. Brock and his assistant trainer. And there we go. Beat Bugcatcher. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go through here. I'm going to fight all the trainers. Build up some XP. I'm not going to worry about doing any glitches. Nostalgia Gamer or Gaming Retro said that I could glitch for Pokemon, but they have to be low level, like a level 100 glitched monster is just too overpowering for it. So I even was trying to see if it could work out in my test runs, and you know, it's more effort to freaking try to glitch on this game than what it is to actually just play the game. So I just decided the best way to do it is go through, play it, and go from there. I should be fine. Which I'm not doing all that bad. I think I'm doing pretty good. trying to figure out some good things to bring up because I'm not used to talking too much on games. I mentioned it before, but I can't remember. I think it might have been in chat, Discord. Inching my way down. Potion. And like I said, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these potions to the shop. I'm gonna sell them. Usually I get escape ropes. But like I said, I don't. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get escape ropes anyhow. But like I said, I'm not gonna use them for glitching in this game. I don't second guess either. If I feel like I need to go back and heal my Pokemon, I heal my Pokemon. It costs 10 points if I lose them. So. Most of this is metapods, or whatever they call them. So I ain't got really that much of a fear of what's going on with this area. Trainer. Bugcatcher wants to fight. Bugcatcher sends out Metapod, of course. And see, like, that's level 6 right there. All he can do is harden. And almost bit. I've seen sometimes where the wild metapods can actually attack, but it's far and few between. Give him that thunder shot. I'm not there yet. But I also do want to mention, okay, like, don't get me wrong about, Pikachu. Like, the Thunder Shock is important when it comes to Brock, but later on, as you progress, you go into, like, Route 5 and past that, you'll, Verilion City and stuff, you'll start seeing you'll start seeing how powerful his Thunder Shock is and where it's needed. But at the same time, you'll also see that there's some creatures that you just don't want to fight him with. You actually got to use your brain in this game. There we go, glitches at level 10. He's a big dog now. Bugcatcher is about to use Metapod, of course. So I'm going to switch it around. Pull Cocoa Puff out and bring in Glitch. Switch out and bring in Cosmic. Now all three of them will get experience points. And I'll use Thunder Shock to do the damage. Rapid Glitch wanted me to speed things up. He's like, you can do this just as long as they show up for the party. And I'm like, yeah, I know. It's just you listen to this music in the background and it just does something to your brain. All of a sudden you become this freaking Pokemon zombie. Cosmic is level 10. Bugcatcher ran out of bugs. Glitch is evolving. There we go, we got a Butterfree. this is what you need. The Butterfree is an amazing creature. I'm completely satisfied with the Butterfree at this stage. When it evolves again, if it does, which I've never been able to do it, but I'll be happy. But this is alright. Now if you get to this guy, if you stop and you click on your button before you go into battle with him, you can find a potion there. I don't know if anybody knows that, or if anybody doesn't know that, but I just figured I'd share that. Always stop beforehand, click on that spot, and get your potion before you go into battle. See, Glitch has that confusion. It's amazing. If you have the time and patience to evolve this character or this Pokemon, you'll be satisfied with him. I think he's well balanced. Never get out of there alone. Come in here and farm this for a little bit. Yeah, I was going to bring up a lot of stuff when it comes to this glitch here, but I was like, you know what, this is the Nuzlocke, don't worry about that. You don't need to be wasting time talking about a big glitch. But I can mention one thing, like, you'll see a lot of videos where everybody's talking about getting level 100 Pokemon and by doing this glitch on YouTube, and it's not just about one or two specific Pokemon that you can turn into glitched monsters. Like, you can I've found at least 4 or 5 of them in this area by doing just one specific thing, or 2 specific things actually. You use your escape rope. You gotta go into the shop and get you an escape rope. And then, just here ahead, I'll go with my, I'll go towards the cave and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Now, I just go in, go out of here, go up. First, okay, yeah, I got my Pokemon there. That mark right there, that's where you go to get your escape rope. First, let me come over here. I'm just gonna walk over to the cave. If I can get there, and I'll show you. Now this guy will stop you before you get in. Brock's looking for challengers. Follow me. So you follow him. Now when you get there, you have a choice. You can go into the gym, or you don't have to go into the gym. Now, if you go into the gym, there's glitches there for both Brock and his assistant trainer. But you can also, if you have already done the escape rope with one of the trainers in the forest, if you've already done that, you can also go back to that little area I was farming when I first came in, fight the Pokemon that you want to be glitched, die, and then when you reappear back at the Pokeshop where you heal your Pokemon, you go right back to the forest, and as soon as you enter the forest, you'll battle the glitched monster. It could be any Pokemon. Now right here, see, watch with that glitch. He'll just take this Diglett out like it's nothing. I got him up to level 12. That's where I really like. I like to have my Pokemon when I come in here to fight them. And I really don't have to switch him around, to be honest with you. I mean, I don't. Glitch can do the job by himself. I'll bring Cocoa Puff in here. I believe double kick helps. No, it's it might be, but I think the horn attack is better. I believe. Yeah, it's the horn attack. But these are the two Pokemon that you want to have on your team if you want to take out Brock and his assistant trainers. Get her done. Junior trainer. I should start calling him junior trainer. I don't know where I came up with the assistant trainer thing. So you come up here. Oh, I can't. I'm gonna come up here. I'm gonna take on Brock. He's got a rock hard defense. They're all rock type. This is how you take them on right here. I've studied this before. I've done it too. Like I said, I did those challenges for Rapid last year. So I had to really figure out how to do this and do it fast. Glitch just tears through Geodude. But Geodude's not a bad guy either. Don't get me wrong. I like him. He's on the flip side. If he's on your team, he is just as effective as if you're fighting against him. So the things that you're having problems with Geodude right now, if you use him to fight, other Pokemon will have the same problems. You gotta look at it like that. So basically a Nidoran and a Butterfree are the only two things that would be effective against the Geodude if you used them. Well, they'll be the most effective, I should say. See right here in this option, when they ask you to do that with a Pokemon or Pikachu, do not get rid of the Thunder Shock. Well, it's coming close. I'm gonna end it at the end of this part, and like I said, I want to let you guys know my name is Infamous OG1973. This is Team Retro. I'm doing this with Nostalgic Gaming Retro. If you want to check him out on Discord and YouTube, you can. It's Nostalgic Gaming Retro. My channel is Gaming with Infamous on YouTube and Gaming with Infamous on Discord. I also go by my regular name on Discord of Roger Hansen, and I also have an account for Minds.com called under my own name, Roger Hansen 2. I have no idea how to use all of this stuff. I don't know what a TM34 is, so if you guys know anything about all that, just go ahead and let me know. Like it says to only use it once, so if I use it on a character, does he obtain the technique, or is it just temporary for one use? You know, that's the thing that gets me, so I'm sure I'm going to have all that stuck in my inventory. I'm out of here. It's time to go. These pukes, they can't stand up against me. I'm Infamous OG, don't you see? Look at me. 1973, dog. What's up? Rapping ain't got nothing on me. Rapping ain't got nothing on me. Later. Man, is he ever gonna end this video?